What's good, guys? LM7 here, doing the final review for the first wave of The Force Awakens. It is the Millennium Falcon. Alright. Ages 9 to 14, 75-105. The Millennium Falcon. 1,329 pieces and costs $149.99. This is the biggest set in the new wave. We have 7 new minifigures. You can see some of them right there. And I'm going to put the back of the box like this so we can see it a little better. So you can see all the features. And I will get to them in a little bit. And obviously just a different view of the Millennium Falcon. Here you can see all the different accessories. But that's not too important. So here's the instruction booklet for the Millennium Falcon, a single one. And it is at the very end. Here is the last page of the Millennium Falcon, and it is 160 pages long. So this is the longest build of any of the sets in this wave, obviously, and it has the most pieces with over 1,300. So that being said, it's $150, so you get a brick separator. Yay! Let's get into the minifigures, as there are 7 of them. Alright. First minifigure, we've already seen him, but it is the new BB-8 droid. We saw him in the X-Wing fighter. He's the same as that. So he's basically just a small R2 head on a round body, with that detail and that detail repeated. Our next minifigure is an unnamed guy. He's a Kanjiklub gang member. And he has some nice printing. You can see all the swirls and everything. He's got an old-timey gun, though. That's weird. But whatever, he's in the desert and he's in a gang, so maybe that's all they can steal. But he has this interesting hairpiece that I've never seen before. And I can show you his face, so he has an eye patch on, too. But yeah, that's that guy. He has a weird hairpiece. And then we have this guy. His name is Tasu Leech. And I'm going to assume by his weapon and just the way that they're attacking the Millennium Falcon on the box picture that he's the leader of the Kanjiklub gang. Tongue twister. Anyway, he has some different printing, as you can see, which is also nice. He's got Qui-Gon Jinn hair. You can see his back printing has a little bit of color on it, and he too also has an old-time weapon. I don't believe he does have a dual-sided face. I was wrong. So he has an angry face and a normal face. So I guess we'll be seeing him in the movie, and he'll be relevant of some kind. Our next minifigure is Rey. Pretty close to the one in her speeder, if not the same one. I don't remember. I didn't compare the two. But she does have this blaster in a new color, I believe. At least I've never seen this blaster in this color before, and I think that's pretty cool. And she, too, has a dual-sided face. But that is Rey. We've already taken a look at her in her speeder. Here's a new minifigure that we have yet to see. It is Finn. Looks like he's got pilot uniform on, or just casual outfit. Comes with a regular blaster. Looks like he also has a new hairpiece. And he also has a dual-sided face. So that is our good pal Finn, which we'll be getting to know more about, as he's one of the main characters. And of course we got old Han Solo, which is brand new. Still got the same leg printing as he did in previous models, except now in black and not blue. You can tell he has the gray hair. And he also has a dual-sided face. That is our good friend Han Solo. And lastly, we have Chewie, who the minifigure himself is not new, but after 1 billion years finally gets a new crossbow. And just like the stud launchers, it actually shoots. And I just think that is really cool that they went and put the effort to make the crossbow work, actually, too. Not alone, it wasn't enough just to make it look good. But other than that, he is the same Chewie from the ATAP. Or the droid gunship. One of the two. I forget which set he came in. But I looked at him earlier. So, that is all the new minifigures in the set. This is the only set you can get Finn, Han, and Chewie. And there isn't any sets where we get Leia or Luke. Which maybe they're not as important, or will come out in the second wave later this year or early next year. But let's get into the Millennium Falcon. Quick side note. Like I said in the X-Wing and TIE Fighter review, I'm doing separate videos for the comparisons on these sets. Just throwing that out there right now. But anyway, let's get into the Millennium Falcon. So we'll start with the top area. We obviously have the new radar dish. As you can see, it has a sticker on it. But it is the square version, because the other one got knocked off in the Death Star in Episode 6. And people were thinking that was the only difference, but it's built differently than the other one. Don't worry about that. And else on the top we have this gun, which can spin 360, and has a pretty good up and down range. So that's good. And we can also open this up. And if we do, inside of that, we have this little panel, which you can fit 2 minifigures on. And they can sit in here and man the 2 guns. Speaking of the 2 guns, the second gun is located right there, and it's the same as the first one. While we're looking at the underside, we can also see that it has stationary landing gear, and it is not retractable. Right. So, now that we got the outside features, well, there's one more outside feature. If you push down on this particular spot right here, you will fire this missile, and it's the same on the other side. Just throwing that out there. So I'm not going to shoot him this time because I don't feel like moving it and shooting it. But it works. You guys know how that works. So let us open up the Millennium Falcon. So we can open it up like this. And open up all of these panels. I'm just going to open them up this so we can see inside. And what can we see? Nothing. Cool. So, if I hold the Millennium Falcon like this, we can see the insides. Here we have some printed chairs with stickers all over, or actually it might be a couch now that I'm looking at it. I put the stickers on, but I never actually looked at it in this angle. But anyway, you can have some minifigures sit here and play chess or discuss things, whatever you want. You got some beds over here. You got various pipes and junk all over the Millennium Falcon. Just how Han keeps it. Here you can see a little container, and that's where Chewie's other red studs go. Or at least that's where I put them, because you get 5 of them for Chewie. So they were being generous there. You can see the hyperdrive right here. I like the purple pieces. That was a nice addition. So maybe they're purple in the movie. That'd be cool if they were. Right here I put the spare missile just because there was room. And why not? Like I said, we can open this up and you can see there. That's where other minifigures go, like I said a couple seconds ago. And if I flip it like this, right there you can see a sticker. Right here you can see a sticker, and this is a small chair so you can look at that how you please. Now this will be kind of hard to show, but right here, if you pull this up, it is the little trap door, so you can hide a minifigure in there if they want, if you're being searched. That's one of the same features as the other Millennium Falcon. And likewise on the other side, if you push this piece down, I can't because my finger's in the way, but if I push the piece down, you can now see that you can see my hand through the bottom, but that is the boarding ramp. And I'm just going to close this all up now so we can take a look at some of the details on the back while I have it like this. Alright. So there's some of the details of the back, and there's the where the hyperdrive spits out fire or whatever it does. It's illuminated blue, I know that much. But you can see the detail. These are sticker detail, obviously, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. There's quite a few stickers in this set, I have to say. There is something I want to look at, though, just to make sure. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Just making sure. Didn't want to miss out on any hidden features. Once in a while I do that. But the last main feature of this Millennium Falcon is just like the other one. You can take off the cockpit. This is a printed piece, by the way. This piece and this piece on the front. And you can stick 2 minifigures in there. This is going to be my first time ever doing it. So I'm going to take their guns off and see if I can arrange it so they both fit. Hopefully they both fit. The other one had a couple issues trying to do that. But, I mean, they seem to fit rather nicely. And I'm just looking to have just a little bit of a problem. Just a small little issue. I don't really know where the issue is, to be honest. There we go. I was just pushing it in the wrong spot. So they fit pretty nicely. I don't know about Chewie, he might have a hard time fitting in there. But maybe he doesn't fly it anymore. Who knows? Anyway, we have these 2 extra guns. And that is about it for the features of the Millennium Falcon. Just like the other one, there's tons of room on the inside, so you have great playability. You can recreate all the scenes after we watch the movie. And it even comes with a couple bad guys this time. That probably makes sense. I could be wrong. Maybe the Kanjiklip gang doesn't attack the Millennium Falcon. Who really knows? At least it's not like the last one we got where they included Darth Vader, who wasn't in the Millennium Falcon. But whatever, it was a good way to get maybe they just wanted to put in a new Darth Vader. Whatever. But this concludes the Force Awakens Wave 1. We do have a large variety of new minifigures, and some of them we have no idea about. But we have all the main people, from what I can tell. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe they'll introduce other new characters in later sets. We don't know. That's it. $150. It's a little steep, but I think this Millennium Falcon is worth it. And I do like the way it looks color-wise and everything. You might think it's just plain gray, but when I compare it to the other one, you'll see some noticeable differences. And, well, obviously, then you can make up your mind whether you want to buy another one if you have that one. But it has been 4 years since we have a Millennium Falcon, and this is a pretty good remake of it. And it was kind of inevitable since it's in the movie itself. It's just a reason to do it, to be honest. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and I appreciate it if you do because it helps me out. Like I said, that's it for the Force Awakens until we get some new sets. Maybe another Ultimate Collector set this year. Who knows? But look forward to the comparisons if you want to see how the remakes of sets compare to their older versions and if you want to get them or not. But other than that, see you guys later.